Hello, welcome back to These Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. I decided to come and do this kind of impromptu energy read for the upcoming 2020 portal, right? Asking Spirit to reveal any and all messages that will have us taking a look in the mirror, seeing our own reflections, um, taking a look deep within, what is it that they would like to reveal. And in doing this, I'm working with a few of my newer decks that I decided to get during the new moon, the beautiful new moon in Aquarius that we recently had. So, yeah, this is. I was going back and forth between should I do a pick a card or should I just do, a quote live end quote read, I guess. But yeah, Spirit just put it on my heart like the Michael Jackson song comes to mind. I'm talking with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. That song used to make me cry. Ask my older sister, y'all. Like, I don't know what I think it was a combination of just the now that I'm older and kind of, I don't know, no. Because even when I was younger, I think it was the video. Um, but yeah, it really just pulled at my heartstrings. But that's the song that's coming to mind. So it's like looking deep within, and can we connect with our inner child and ourselves to make a difference in the world as far as helping somebody else, because that's the message behind that, right? Like, um if you haven't checked out the video on what message Spirit has for you and what you need to know now, I discussed that. It's like we're all connected, we're all one. So if you can, and actually, I'm sorry, it's the self love runs deep. But anyway, if you check that out, and the overall message behind it is, you got to dig down deep enough to forgive yourself and love yourself despite any and all mistakes or seemingly failures, because they're never failures, right? All your L's should be lessons and blessings, because they make you who you are today. And so the whole journey that we're going through is through all of these lessons, whether they're trials and tribulations or however you want to look at it. You still should love yourself unconditionally, because you're stronger. You made it. Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And so for that, you should love yourself, right? And then in doing so, that self-love enables you to transform all. So because of the connectedness and with that love and light and transformation that you went through, you yourself went through, then you should be able to project that out into the world for somebody else, no matter who it is. Because, thinking of the things that we've been through personally, it's like everybody's on their own journey, right? Everybody's been through some shit. Like, so be easy. Not saying you allow people to treat you any kind of way. That's not what I'm saying. And then you're supposed to take it. Hell no. What I'm saying is just try to be a little more understanding, right? Because if you've gone through any ascension and any transformation on your life journey, in your life journey, however you want to put it, then you know that you are not the person you once were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. So give others that same opportunity. Now, I always say the proof is in the pudding. So if they continually showing you who they are, believe them, right? Don't be fooled now. I'm not out here just telling you to be a naive little dummy, for lack of better words, but just understand that if you can change, so can another. But make sure that they're coming at you with love and light, because that's the true transformation. That's the only way that you can change and conquer all. Anyway, I didn't mean for the intro to be too long, but that's just the message that Spirit had for me to give to you. And we're gonna jump right into it to see what ways what do we need to change? What do we need to work on? What blessings are to come through this portal, right? What connections are we to make? So, as always, I will be listing the linking the decks below in the description box. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Okay. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I like to start with this. I'm really loving this. Is probably my newfound favorite oracle deck because it's just so beautiful. I've always loved unicorns. This is the Oracle of Unicorns, and it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's see what Spirit has for us, you guys. What do we need to change, if anything? What's expected to come? What will we see in this mirror? This one's definitely shooting out at us. Oh, innocence. Just look at it, y'all. How pretty is that? Yes, and then we're approaching that full moon, which is I think the 8th or the 9th, depending on where you are in the world. But this card says, take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. That's so cute. It's so cute. So a lot of us are likely neglecting that inner child, and they're advising us to bring back that nostalgia. What did you like to do as a child? That's when you were so carefree, not worrying about anything in this world, right? Not being caught up in the illusions. Oh, yes, most definitely. And then we have, look at that, Sanctuary. Beautiful card. And this says, again, look at that, another full moon. So something major is going to happen. I'm feeling that strong coming through on this upcoming full moon, y'all. And if y'all don't be putting in work, doing your magic, doing your meditation, setting your intentions, y'all better get it, because that's double confirmation with this innocence and this sanctuary coming through strong. But this says, take time out from the world. Didn't I just get out of the illusions of the world? Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. Now that's confirmation, if I must say so myself. Y'all better get it in this upcoming full moon. I'm telling you. And look at here, look at here. This is all about getting out in nature, getting grounded, being connected. It says, ground yourself. Fine. That's why it is no coincidence that they came out together, y'all. That's crazy. Spirit be speaking through these cards, and I ain't got no lot to tell you, because it says, find a sanctuary in nature. Look at that. I can't make that up. And it came out with sanctuary. Good God Almighty. And then it says, connect with the elementals. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I can say. Yes. Let's get one more, Spirit. What do you have? And thank you. Actually, well, they said two. I said one and they said two. And look at this. We got courage and then we got support. Ooh, Oh, wait. Just look how gorgeous the imagery is. Look at it. She's so supportive. She out. She's sleeping. She meditating. She's comfortable. She knows that it's just as soft as the pillow and the, oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Soft as a pillow. But it says, courage that says you are safe. And you see, she's not scared at all, right? But this is coming from the courage card, but they came out together. So there's a reason for that. It says, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. And then support says, ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. That also is definitely confirmation about getting out in nature and getting grounded. That is a way to nurture yourself. Let me slide these over so they have some room. There's also strong heart chakra coming through, especially with the nature and courage cards, with that green energy. I'm also feeling, even with the nature and the support, that that's all about being rooted in your and being open and nurturing those lower three chakras, right? Your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. This child, and especially with these two and that moon energy, that's like being connected is coming through very, very strong. You see those, their unicorns are spopping. This one is even lit, like literally lit. And I'm getting strong throat chakra, but as far as healing that you may want to work on, but definitely the crown chakra, especially with this one, third eye and crown, honestly, because the unicorn, the not the purpose, but the blessing and the reason that the unicorn even has a unicorn, right, is meant to convey that connection through the third eye to the divine, right? That's like where they receive directly those downloads, those visions. Their higher sense, their higher self comes through strongly through that, right, through the unicorn. And so with this one being lit, that lets me know that their third eye is really on fleek, on point. Like there ain't nothing you can tell them, but really, and the reason that is because of nurturing that inner child. Because y'all know that's why I tell people all the time, like I love, my background is in pediatrics, and I love, 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 absolutely love kids, like love them. And it's like kids and I, especially babies, infants, it's like a whole nother language, and it's unspoken. But really it's not. I mean, it's just, it's all about vibes with anybody. It's energy, right? They feel that. And I try to tell people, even mothers, especially while the child is in utero, is that whatever you're going through, especially like if you're stressed, if you're, that's why there's all kind of complications and things that arise when a mother goes through a very stressful pregnancy, whether it's high blood pressure, whether it's preeclampsia, whether it's, the baby, the fetus being, stuck in a certain position, whatever the case may be, whether the gestational diabetes, whatever the case may be, when the body is under stress, that child feels that baby, that infant, that fetus feels that, because it's all energy, right? And so that's why it's even more so important while you're pregnant. Shouts out to the ones who are pregnant, because that's really coming through heavy for me. Is to nurture yourself, right? Find a peaceful place, a peaceful sanctuary, wherever that is for you. And you don't just have to be pregnant, but that's just the analogy that is coming through strong. You have to really take care of your body, right? Because even if it's not a physical child, especially for my males out there, if you are trying to birth an idea, in order for you to truly manifest it in its totality, and, you know, with all the fine details and all of that, you have to be balanced and grounded and in a place where you're pretty much unfazed, like nothing bothers you. You're not stressed, you're not worried, like you're carefree, which is that inner child. And when you allow yourself to be connected, divine connection, which, going back to why I said that's why I love babies, kids in general, but babies, is because I feel, now this is my personal opinion, but I truly feel babies are so connected. They are so much like I think Nipsey Hussle said in one of his songs, like, basically, like, he was asking the question over and over, like, who disconnected us? Who disconnected us? And it's the world. It's the illusions of the world. Like they said, don't fall for the illusions. You know, as we grow and as we age, it's like the things that we were taught and had ingrained in us, coming up, it's all wrong. Like, it's all wrong. All wrong. No, I'm not gonna say all. A lot of it is wrong, right? It's because of this world that has tainted these kids, and we as parents kind of ruin them. I mean, because we don't know, we don't know any better until we come into our awakening. Then do we realize the damage that has already been done, which is kind of sad, pretty sad. But like I tell mine, now that I know, when you know better, you do better. I tell them all the time. So now that I know better, I apologize and I ask for forgiveness for all of the wrongs that I may have caused and the harm that I may have done previously. But now it is my mission to make amends and to make it right. And I've had to pay for that. But I definitely don't, no longer, like I said, when you know better, you do better. No longer will I subject you to that, because that's not fair to you. Yes, you chose to come through me into this world, but at the same time, you didn't choose the path that I had to go through as a child, right? And the things that I had to learn. And so that's not fair to you, because I'm dealing with whatever I got to deal with to project that onto you. So but that's basically what I'm trying to get to. But anyway, that was a long story to try to say that stay connected. Stop trying to tell your kids, no, don't do that. No, just be quiet. No, sit down, don't do that. Let them be. They can teach you a thing or two, quite honestly. And I tell mine all the time, if you know that it's true to your heart, sing, baby. Dance, baby. Don't let anybody, I don't care. I don't give a flying flip who the hell they are. Now, I know I teach them to be respectful, but at the same time, to get respect, you got to give it, right? Whether you're an adult or not. And see, that's a lot of our problem, because we think that, a lot of us think that because we're older, we know more. No, baby. I feel like kids were put here on this earth to teach us elderly, and I'm not calling anybody old. I'm just saying you're older than them, right? You're their elders. To teach us just as much as we are to teach them. Because yes, a lot of us have knowledge and wisdom that we have learned over the years. And then some of us, let's be frank, no, not even close. We haven't learned everything. And some of the lessons, that's why a lot of us are on karmic cycles, because we ain't got it yet. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is, don't discard a child, because honest to God, there's a reason. Kids are so frank, so honest, so pure, until we teach them otherwise, right? And that's why I love kids. They are straight from the divine. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, people be saying, you know how people say, you done been here before. Well, yeah, a lot of them have. Probably many lifetimes. So they would know a lot of it about kind of how to navigate through this world. So you might want to listen. But anyway, that's a whole big tangent I didn't mean to get onto, but obviously it was meant for somebody. Don't neglect the children or the inner child in you. Listen to them just as much as you want them to listen to you. I'm sorry. No, not sorry. Here's the bottom of the deck energy, and Spirit is telling you to go with the flow. Stop resisting. That portal is going to open. Look through that mirror. Dive in them deep waters. Shouts out to Ralph Smart. But seriously, the card says, find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Stop trying to control everything. That doesn't work. Spirit will quickly snatch you up and be like, baby, look now. We let you try to do it your way and you just muck it up. So just sit back, relax, and ride, basically. Again, that green heart chakra energy mixed with a little bit of that teal for that healing. You got to heal. Heal from those childhood wounds, the trauma, and any trauma in your recent past. I just like to go at least a few cards deep just so you can get more clarification and probably another message that's meant for you. So keep hope alive. I don't know why it kind of reminds me of Eeyore, but that may mean something for some of you. But anyway, the card says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. And then, I just love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. Probably besides Goddess. But I don't know. I haven't really flipped out all of them yet. So this is Beloved. Again, this is talking about the transformation just in looking at the imagery, right? It says, prepare for your life. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. And for those of you who are in a divine connection, you seriously, like, this is right on point because you mirror one another. With that 2020 portal, you're going to see that even more than ever. Because in any divine connection, I mean, you attract you, essentially, right? You attract whoever, let me say, you are in whatever state you're in at the time, right? So think about that. So I wouldn't be trying to manifest, if you aren't in a relationship, I wouldn't be trying to manifest anything, any type of relationship until, like I said, go check out that self-love, my self-love video, because I really speak about that. Like, you can attract at any type of level, vibration that you're at, but you're going to get exactly that, right? So it's best when you're at a higher vibration of love, because that's when you truly attract what it is that you desire. That's beautiful. Oh, and then look at there. And then it says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. Wow. That's why you can't always tell the right hand what the left hand is doing, or vice versa. Some of you all need to probably give your relationship another chance, because it's not all in what it seems. If you are in separation, for those of you that I'm feeling, or at least look at it from a different perspective, right? Just use discernment. You know what the truth is. Follow your heart. As you see, the roses are in, the petals are in the shape of heart right here to me. Yeah, beautiful. Y'all see that? And we ain't even out off of the first deck yet. Beautiful energy though. All right. Let's see, y'all. I'm being pulled to draw from the Goddess Tarot. As I say that, I'm picking up the golden wheel, but we're gonna do it from both. Let's see what the golden wheel has for us first. Energy for the 2/2/2020 portal spirit. What message do you have for us for this energy? The 2/2/2020 portal spirit. What messages do you have for us? Ooh, okay, the whole deck just tried to come out. Let's see. This one flew over. We got the 2 of wheels in reverse. Yeah, we're coming into balance. That's from going into the sanctuary. Now, I don't know how it was trying to come out, because the whole deck was trying to come out, but I love to see that like that. And then the next one I see that actually flips is the Ace of Wheels. So that's gorgeous. See, once you go into your sanctuary and nurture yourself, go into nature, get grounded, a magnificent offer is coming through. And this could be anything, y'all. Shouts out to the Taurus gang, but this can be any earth sign. Definitely focusing on the bag. Beautiful energy. Bringing that harvest. And look. Oh my goodness. But it came out with the 2 of Swords, y'all. So some of you are probably really going to be in your head about a particular relationship. Double confirmation. Look at them 2s. If that ain't, what more must I say? 2/2/2020, and then you got 2 2s that come out together. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. For those of you who are dealing with a relationship, whether you're in separation or not, and even if you're single and somebody's coming towards you during this time, and you may be in your head about it, but it's like, don't be indecisive. You have the courage and you are supported, right? I don't want to mess with them for fear of making them fall, but you have the courage and you are supported in your decision. Just take the time to go to a peaceful sanctuary and get out in nature and meditate. Get grounded. And then what did they say? You got the beloved. Keep hope alive. If this is truly, and use your discernment. If this is truly what you want, right? What you've been trying to manifest, follow your heart. Use your discernment. If you're uneasy in any way, God is not a God of confusion, then let it go. But to me, this is a soul contract. Now, whether it's, I'm not feeling it karmic though. I'm feeling this is meant to last. And you probably are in your head like, because of your past and because you've been hurt before, You're trying to be more logical, but you're not trusting your intuition. And that's what they're asking you. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. This is all heart chakra. Follow your heart. They're not going to lead you wrong. But again, there's a difference between feeling if your soul, if your spirit is speaking to you through your solar plexus or heart, right? Trying to warn you, then there's a difference between that and allowing your ego, allowing your mind to overtake your heart. Because the mind is the devil's playground. Indecision is devilish type of energy if you're not careful, right? That's how you can easily be deceived. So use your discernment, like they said in the clarifying bottom of the deck energy for the Oracle or Unicorn, and go with the flow. Trust your heart. Trust spirit. But I feel a lot of you are going to make the right decision, because as long as you are balanced, right? Let's get one more, spirit. What do you have for us? For that 2/2/2020 portal. Thank you. And then we have, look at there. Yes. Yes. Most definitely. This is all fire, all passion, all desire, mature energy. I see y'all. This may likely have to do, you may be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Beautiful. God, I'm feeling this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This may be who is supporting you. I'm getting that. Right? This may be who will bring you, give you that offer. I really feel it strongly with the love, and I can see why you're torn dealing with this guy. But I get all good vibes, all great energy. There's no need to be in this indecisive energy, seriously. But if you are, go within, take your time. There's no need to rush. Beautiful. Just have the courage to make the decision. Even if you feel like, for those of you who you may have to lose, right? Or something. It doesn't even have to be a person. If it's no longer serving you, you may have to cut something loose. And that's probably why you feel like you're indecisive. But you have the strength, and just find the courage within. I see this as I'm getting Leo vibes here. So a lot of you may be a Leo, or like I said before, dealing with a Leo. Gorgeous. And then for the bottom of this deck, look at there. Definitely. Most deaf. So, okay. Several messages are coming through here. So what's coming through strong, and the first thing is that a lot of you are probably choosing between this King of Cups character and the King of Wands character, right? And then for some of you, I'm feeling that you're balancing these energies within yourself, right? Which is amazing, because, this is fire, desire, and then I'm feeling both, really tugging at that heartstrings, right? This is emotional stability, maturity to the utmost in the King of Cups, right? And then the King of Wands is really more about, just like I said, about your solar plexus, your passion, fire, desire, in that respect, right? I'm getting all lower 3 chakras, but your intuition lies in your solar plexus chakra. So that's what's going to drive you forward, right? And that's what you should rely on. And it's definitely confirmation, especially coming above the support. Shouts out to my water signs. So some of you may have to make a decision between a fire sign and a water sign, right? I feel strongly too for the other ones. Like I said, you're coming into balance, fire and water. That's like the 10 of cups energy to me, right? Ultimate fulfillment. And that's likely the gift from the divine that you're getting, because these both are mature, very mature energies, which is gorgeous to see. And they're both pretty stable and grounded, right? Very, I should say, stable and grounded. This is the highest rank, I guess you could say, in the minor arcana of their suit. So it's beautiful to see that. So let's see what else we got. Just clarifying. We got temperance in reverse. The time is now. That's how I see that. Because I see the temperance as divine timing. And I don't know why, but I'm just seeing this as an hourglass, even though I know it's not. But it's like, it's empty. Like the time is up is what they're telling me. The time is now. This is also advice, which, especially with this Two of Swords energy here, they're saying a lot of you need to take advantage of your sanctuary and getting out in nature in order to change this card upright, to be tempered, to be balanced. But like I say, the time is now. Something really, really major, y'all, is coming through during this time. From the portal to the, so what is that, about a week? From the portal to the, and that's interesting because I said, whew, slow down. Yeah. Because this is 14, which is 5. This is the 2-2. We're looking at the energy from the 2-2 2020 portal, which there are 2 full moons. And so with this 5 and that 2, that's 7 days. But it also I told you the full moon is occurring on the 8th or the 9th, depending on where you are. So that's anywhere, with this being a 5, that's anywhere from 5 to 7 days, of course, right? Well, really, about 6 to 7 days. Wow. Something big is going to happen. Major. Not to mention you got all kind of 2s up here. Okay. And look at there. More fire energy. And this is all about following your path, your divine path, your spiritual journey, and just following your heart, your desire as well. Wow. Because, baby, oh my God. Just sit back and watch your manifestations come to light. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That's enough said. That's beautiful energy. She is not worried, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but this is embodying the growth, the expansion, all of the manifestations, the blessings that are due to you. Just sitting back and receiving, being open to receive, y'all. So there's definitely no reason for you to even be in this Two of Swords energy at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really can stop there, but I'm gonna see because the Goddess Tarot was really calling to me as well. So let's see what we get. Let's see if we can clarify this energy. What other goodies can we? Yes, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. For those of you who have been in separation, there is likely to be a reconciliation. It has already been made. The decision has already been made. You likely have separated because you probably had to go through some healing. Somebody gonna come back begging. And I'm getting Queen of Swords vibes. It's like the clarifying energy underneath the bottom said, using your discernment. You know, Swords energy is all about mental clarity and truth. Cut through the bullshit. The proof is in the pudding. Have they changed or have they not? The truth shall set you free. They always show and prove, right? You know, it's not even all about words. Actions speak louder than words. So don't let a smooth criminal sweet talk you out your drawers, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. But at the same time, try not to be so guarded, because if you've truly healed with her green dress, just bringing forth that heart chakra, if you've truly healed, then you're going to know what's real. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what else we get. Let's see, Spirit, can we get... Ooh, not the whole deck, y'all. Somebody getting excited. What else do you got for us, Spirit, for the 2/2/2020 portal? Yep. Oh, okay. Now that's a lot. So the first one I see, because that was way too many cards. Spirit playing. They're not playing, but look at there. Yeah, this is like reconciliation. I want that old thing back. That's what somebody's saying. Told you, somebody gonna come back begging. That's probably this offer that you're gonna receive. That also really speaks to some of you who I'm getting that, and it may not, for those of you who it doesn't have necessarily anything to do with a romantic relationship, it can just be a relationship within a job. Because this, I mean, yes, this is romantic energy, but it still could be just a soul contract, like a friendship, right? That's really connected and solid and right and rooted, right? But I'm seeing that it may definitely have something to do with it could even be an old childhood friend, you know, that comes back to offer you something with work, you know, or something to help you along the way, something that you've maybe always needed to get you going on whatever business endeavor. I'm seeing job opportunity, or like some hobby, something that you truly love, that's divine. And maybe you're unsure of whether or not to accept it, maybe because of who it's coming from, you know, either the King of Wands or the King of Cups energy, whether they're a fire or water sign, you know, maybe that's why you're in your head. Like, do you trust this? But just remember, use your discernment. Spirit is not going to lead you astray. So let's get one more. One more, Spirit, please. One more, Spirit. Let's see what we got. For this 2-2. Woo. They're really trying to give me the whole deck. For this 2-2 2020 portal. Yes, yes, yes. Look. 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 You're going to be a conqueror. This is a 7. This is all about moving on your divine path. Shouts out to the Cancers coming through. So definitely may have to do with a water sign, you know, with this King of Cups and this Chariot energy. But they're also telling you, make a move, make a decision, right? Judgment has already been had, but now Spirit is basically going to be waiting for you to make the move. The ball's in your court is what I hear. Ultimately, the decision is yours. You already know what it is as long as you go within. Just have the courage to yay or nay. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be a glorious offer, y'all. I don't even want to mess up the cards, but look at that confirmation. I told y'all that's the two. And these are like, Spirit was I see this as a full moon as well. Like I do. I see the wheels as moons. So not only do we have the 2 full moons down here, we got 2 in this card, and then we got 2 in the aces. That is just that. I'm lost for words. That's just so, how much more synchronicity do you need, y'all? For real. For real. Help me figure this out. Not only do you have two aces, 2 of cups, 2 of swords. You got the 2 full moons down here. You got 2 X's, which is 20 in this judgment card. Yet another 2. And then we're going from the 6 of cups, or 6 of cups to the 7. That's moving in divine order. That's beautiful. Speaking of moving, they tell you to move in this 7 in the card. Okay. And then, look, and another 7. Some of you are going to be very defensive, which is probably why you're in that 2 of Swords energy, because you're going to be very defensive because you've been hurt in the past. Some of you are going to have to defend this offer as well, right? You may feel like it's too good to be true, but Spirit is asking you also with this energy behind this card is to be vulnerable. You're enlightened. You already know what it is. Again, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Use your discernment. Because you might not even have to be, keep hope alive. You might not even have to be so defensive. But you're going to feel like you need to be in this energy, because when this offer comes through, I believe it's going to be a lot of emotions, a lot. Look. Celebrate your victories, celebrate moving past obstacles, celebrate achieving your childhood dreams. Celebrate your inner child. I don't see this at all as being third party type of energy. Now, I will say, if, not even if, but the only, because of this two of swords here, that's the third party energy that really, that I even halfway remotely feel out of this card. Some of you like may have went through a third party situation, right? But that may have caused your separation, but that's in the past, and the the judgment has already been had. You're healed from that, because this is balance. Like, I don't, there's no negative energy at all whatsoever that I feel. If a smidget, it would be that two of swords energy, just because of the indecision. And like I said before, the devil thrives in indecision. So that would be the only remotely negatively, did I say that right? Negative feeling or emotion or whatever vibe that from all of this. Okay. Because I don't even feel it in this card. This is celebration to me with all of this. But look, as I say that, the battle is over. The battle is over. Somebody has fought, like, has really fought to hold on to something, likely. And that's probably why you're indecisive. That this is my by any means necessary, but as you see, there's nobody holding these swords at all. Like, you slayed them all. Be careful not to be in this particular energy. This is a 5, which is transformation. So if this is you with this particular energy, it's like, come out of that and get balance. Go into your sanctuary and go into nature. That's interesting enough that it comes even after the 3 of Cups energy, because, if this has to do with a previous third party situation, somebody has fought to the death of them, really, to get that old thing back, right? But just remember, though, that there's no going back after this. Things should and are forever changed with this 5 energy, because it will never be the same. You won't really ever get the old thing back, because you two should be really two totally different people and healed, hopefully, from this, if that is you, if that resonates with you. So that likely explains then why some of you will be on the defensive, especially if, which what I see is somebody from your past coming back for reconciliation. Some of you may be trying to decide, do I move away or do we move forward? But I see you going back, because she's moving back towards the person from the past. And I see her as saying, like, I wish your ass would fuck up again. Excuse my French, but that's just what I see, what I see in that card. I told you I'm getting the Queen of Swords energy, and that Queen of Swords don't play. Especially if you've ever tried to cross her. Yeah. Whether or not you choose, for those of you who this is a past relationship that was involved in this 3 of Cups energy, if it was a third party situation, and the third party, it doesn't have to be a person, y'all. Please remember that. This third party can be, addictions, people putting their job or whatever, hobbies, or, themselves even over the relationship. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like having an affair with someone else. So don't get it twisted. It can be anything outside of the relationship that they put before the relationship. But anyway, so yeah, That's probably why a lot of you will likely be in this defensive type of energy, because you you're like, I don't want to repeat that. I'm not going back. You've healed, and you really are unsure whether or not to allow yourself to be vulnerable again. But I feel like spirit is telling you, use your discernment and allow your heart to speak to you, and go with the flow. Just don't try to force it, right? Because ultimately, though, look at here. How beautiful is that? This is exactly the vibe I was getting before these kind of before these came through. This is happy. You will be fulfilled. This is like happy life, very grounded and stable. Happy family, beautiful balance. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's the offer you are likely to receive. Please let me know if this resonates with you. I would love to know how this plays out in your life, if it does. Beautiful energy though, y'all. I'm ready. How about you? If this does resonate with you, please don't hesitate to leave any comment and testimony down below. As I always say, remember to spread love and light, and everything will be all right. And until next time, peace.